Scary. Ed Day from CheapWineFinder.com again. And today we got the first of our little Halloween party wine series. And this one is going to be, let me grab the bottle because I went with an inexpensive wine first because for party wines you don't need to spend a fortune. And this is the dearly beloved Ivy Red 2018, $7.99 from Trader Joe's. I put a link on their website. It's $12 on their website, but they also have a Chardonnay and another red. And it's the reason why it's on my little list is because it's got a painted on. It's got a black tinted bottle, a smoked bottle, and it's got a fairly elaborate Mexican Day of the Dead skull on the label with flowers and the whole deal. And it's hard to beat that for a Halloween wine, and it's $7.99 where you can buy a few more than you normally would, and it tastes good. That's a pretty good deal. I don't think it's a Trader Joe's exclusive, but I just checked back on the website, and we've been doing different one of their wines since the 2009 vintage, so it's been a while. This is the 2018 vintage, so for an inexpensive wine, though it is $12, it's got a fair bit of bottle age. If it had oak aging or whatever it had, there was some time spent there. I'm going to take a sip because it's about to be a scary part coming up. Wait a minute. I'll take a sip during the scary part. Ow! And, so it tastes great. It doesn't cost much. It's ripe. It's got nectar sweetness. It's not a sweet wine, but it's got those ripe fruit flavors to it. And it doesn't cost a lot of money. It looks great. The paint, it's nicely done. The label's painted on. It's not just some glued on thing that they put together. The Chardonnay has a gold Day of the Dead skull, and there's a red wine that's more $2 more expensive. I think it's a white one. This is Zinfandel, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot. Trying to think of everything in there. Cab Franc, Petit Syrah. I might skip something, but they do all the grapes separately, and then they blend them together. And that's where the art of winemaking comes in, when you blend things together. Because even if you're blending different vineyards of a Pinot Noir or a Pinot Grigio or something, getting that blend right is maybe one of the hardest things in wine. And that's what makes even a simple red blend have personality. You're taking some grapes from here, some grapes from there, cold area, warm area, valley floor, hillside, and they don't tell you what's what, but it's in there, and it's got chocolate and vanilla flavors, which tells you it's probably got a mix of French and oak, American oak in there, which is pretty good. And it looks good. It costs almost $8, $12. It's actually a $12 wine. In terms of the wine industry, $12 wines are premium wines. I don't know who they are, but they're in my headphones. So it's kind of it's a party wine. Tastes great. It doesn't, it's good enough. It's a Tuesday night wine on a regular day, just fun wine to drink. But as a party wine, it fits the bill. I mean, it looks great. I've got a few more wines coming up we're going to talk about. And they're going to be a little bit more expensive and what have you. Because normally I don't like wines that are theme-based, like Christmas wines or just strictly Halloween wine, because most wines will last a couple of years. So why you have a wine that only sells for 1 month of the year and the rest of the time it doesn't sell? I mean, if the wine inside of it was any good, you wouldn't do it to it. You would only put a weird label or a Santa Claus label or a witch on the label if that was the only way you could sell it. It doesn't make much sense otherwise, just to have it sitting around the rest of the year with no one drinking it or buying it. so you got to try to find dual purpose party wines. And that's, if you're going to have a party, be a dual purpose drinker. So there we go. Got much not to say about that one. We got more coming up because we got a couple weeks to then, but adios and bye-bye.